This Jewish gentleman introduced me to the idea of tohu wa bohu, and I had never heard of that idea before. But that's what I love about working on this particular project, and the whole idea of it is that I'm not isolated. I'm not in a vacuum, and I get exposed to various people from different walks of life, or ethnicities, or religions. And in this situation, like what I was doing with the painting, talking about this creation process and going from the idea realm into physical form, it reminded him of this concept of tohu wa bohu. My understanding is that's Hebrew, I suppose, and I had never heard of it, but I am familiar with the story of Genesis from Christianity, and I believe in the King James version, it talks about the idea of formlessness becoming form, and the void becoming form, which is essentially like what this painting is talking about, that transition into the concrete world. And for my creation process, that's the direction that my paintings usually take. It's all about working from abstract ideas and making concrete. And it's the idea of, the term is reification, and what that means is making concrete abstract ideas. And you might think most artists work that way, right? But no, not everybody does work that way. Sometimes people are working the opposite way with the artwork that they're creating. Some abstract artists will create from working with things that are already visible and then abstracting them slowly towards the ideal realm. And I'm working the opposite direction. And you might also assume that figurative artists are always like referring to the physical world, but for me, my process is usually going internally first, starting with ideas and thoughts, and then finding representation of symbolic things that represent those ideas. It's all about that direction, from idea to concrete. And that's what I find really exciting and fun about art making. It's like making dreams reality, essentially.